Morning. What's up, people? It's your boy, Keep It Love. Well, I'm on my last week of studying. I take my power plant test on Friday. Aviation mechanic. Wow. 5 years in the making. It's been a process, but I've been studying all week real hard, getting ready for my test. And so I called up a friend of mine. He has a plane, a real plane, not like these planes behind me. These are my babies. These are my planes, they dope. Matter of fact, me and him fly together, but he also is a pilot. So I called him up this morning and I'm finna go meet with him. And we're gonna go flying, possibly over Lake Mead and some other parts of Vegas, just so I can have an understanding of some of the information that I'm reading in general aviation. We're gonna be flying a Cessna 172. I get a chance to meet some of the mechanics that are at his shop and just kind of kick it with him today to understand some of the stuff that I'm reading. He's a real good friend of mine. So stay tuned. Working?
Lights working. Also checking pitot heat while we're doing this.
Yep, because you got power. Should be warm, right? It's getting warm.
It's not warm yet. Come back. Nav lights are working.
Nav lights are working.
Warmer than it was, so it's warm.
It's getting there. No bird's nest.
But
Flaps up.
nope. Fuel gauges, we're showing 3/4.
3/4.
Pitot heat, we check. Battery master switch will go off now. Windshield is clean. We'll go ahead and put these up. Okay, now we're going to grab our sump
And do a check.
and our fuel stick.
Fuel stick. Right.
So, usually students will do this
It's
checklist.
it's two,
Well, so we start off with the left wing,
right.
the drain. So, we'll sump it, fold it up into the sun.
Make sure there's no water.
Water, no debris.
Yep.
Toss it out. Main gear strut.
Now, why don't you dump the good fuel back into the tank?
You're never sure. I mean, what if there was a little microscopic debris in there?
Okay.
So that was good. I shut that. Tank filler. That's wanting me to go on the top of the wing.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. This is.
You check the other.
This is. I'm sorry. This is taking us a little differently than how the actual POH has us do the checklist. So I will check this. I'll follow the checklist.
Checking
So
for
this
fuel, right amount of fuel. What it showed 20 gallons, right?
we were told 20 gallons. I got 10 in this tank. Check it again. Yep, I got about 10 and a half in this tank. Fuel cap is on. Wingtip secured. Aileron. We're looking for these 3 counterweights on the aileron. And we're also going to check the hinges.
Yep.
As well as the control rod. So hold that.
Piano hinges, control
so we have a little bit
rod,
of movement in the control rod, which is good. We want that.
and differential.
Now we're checking. When this one's up, that one's down.
That one's down.
When this one's down, that one's up.
There you go.
Condition, freedom of movement are okay.
Right.
Now we're moving on to the flaps. We're on the bottom side. We're looking at the flap tracks. In here, if we have any kind of grinding on the inside of this track, you see how there's grease?
Yeah.
That's good. If that's down to bare metal, that means that roller is seized.
Right.
On both those, control rod has movement, and no grinding on this one either. It's greased up. We're going to the top side of the flap. We're looking at these little buttons. So some of these need replacing. They're cracking. It's getting cold outside, so that plastic turns brittle. Those plastic buttons stop metal on metal contact when the flaps extend and retract. Now we're looking at the leading edge of the horizontal stab, bottom side of the horizontal stab. No rivets, nothing's missing. The caps are secured. Again, we're looking at the hinges and also the control cables on the elevator and freedom of movement.
Yep.
No grinding, binding, anything like that.
The rudder should be firm to movement.
So now we'll remove the tailpipe.
Yep.
Whenever you move the rudder, so we got a little bit of damage on the rudder right there, but that was notated in our scheduling software. It's been inspected. Hanger rash. Whenever you move the rudder, you want to move it with a flat palm towards the base. That's the thickest part of the elevator.
Yep.
Or sorry, rudder. Freedom of movement's good. I'm also going to look at the bottom side of the controlled cables. Those are good as well.
Yeah, the control linkages.
Moving on to the right side. Now we'll pop this. We're going to check engine oil.
Checking engine oil level. Should be at 6 or
4 to 6. We're just over 5.
Just over 5.
That's fine.
Yep.
We don't fly with less than 4.5.
Yep.
But the range in the book is 4 to 6 chords. And now we're going to do the fuel strainer. So I just pound it all around. The ones that are secured would pop out of place.
Like this one over here.
Yep. Yeah, that one's not secured. And we're missing one. Check the inside here. Alternator belt is tight. Exhaust is hanging freely. Air vents clear. We got about 3 fingers worth of chrome showing on the strut. Tires inflated.
Shimmy damper looks good.
Prop is not bent. Leading edge is okay. And right side is the same. And last but not least, our static port.
Static port.
Okay, done on it. Give it a couple more pumps of the fuel. That's a weak starter. Just the power for 1,000 RPM. And we're gonna leave this out. Oil pressure is slowly coming up. It's cold out, so it takes a while. Engine instruments are good. Temp pressure is coming up. Let it sit at 1,000 to warm up. After start throttle 800,000. ignition switch off, electrical switches off, except for beacon, master switch off, fuel selector left or right. That's it.
I thought
That wasn't a
I
bad
could have
landing.
swore the mixture.
It has some effect to it, but you'll actually get more RPM when you lean the mixture.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. It's,
But
that's how you know it's in the right position when you get ready
That's
to
only
shut
at
off.
high power.
Aha! Okay.
Low power, it's not going to do anything.
Okay.
Oop.
Yeah, buddy.
Take a picture of these so we can put the times inside. Take a picture of this. To play.
That was fun. Had fun. Thank Andrew. Say bye-bye to my people.
Later. Is that live?
Yeah.